Hi, Joe. Yeah, well, they're still marching around in a circle here at the Terminal 6 entrance, and you know what? It sounds like port authorities have already shut this down, and they have no intentions of moving them out of the way for the day. And as long as they remain peaceful, it sounds like these protesters will be able to stay out here as long as they can. It is very cold out here, but they are holding strong. I've seen some people bringing propane tanks, so we'll see if they actually start to try to cook things out here. I don't think they have any intentions of setting up camp, but they will at least be here for what it sounds like quite some time today, marching around once again Terminal 6 at the Port of Portland. This particular terminal is about 400 acres, bookended by importing and exporting of automobiles, but in the heart of it, it's really a container port. So a lot of imports coming in, like clothing, apparel, and 88% of the businesses that use this particular port are small to medium-sized businesses. That's what the Port Authority officials are telling me this morning. A lot of the stuff exported from here is food and paper goods and big bulk items. So this could potentially cost the Terminal 6 users thousands to millions of dollars. I asked the Port Authority to give us a dollar amount on that, and they said kind of gave us that range. So this is affecting quite a bit of people out here, not only the people who benefit from using Terminal 6 in their day-to-day business, but also the union workers out here. They are not able to come to work today, and I spoke to the union representative, and she says that this particular longshoreman union as a whole, as a group, is not supporting this movement today. As a whole, they support the Occupy movement, and some individuals are out here from the longshoreman union. However, as a group, they decided that this would not benefit their cause. They are trying to get to work, and not all of those workers who are at Terminal 6 are not able to come in today. So a lot of money being lost out here, Joe. In terms of, and that's, you know, that's one of the things the occupiers, they said their goal was to hurt the 1% that benefits from the money that's coming in and out of Terminal 6. So we'll continue to monitor this. You can check back in with us the next half hour and today at noon. Back to you, Joe.
All right, Colette, thanks for that update. Now we're going to bring in Art Edwards. He's with another group that is split off to Terminal 5. Art, what's going on there?
Well, the police have just sort of pulled back, and they're allowing people, there's a road right here, they're allowing the protesters to walk up and down the road. There have been protesters on either side of the road at Terminal 5, and now the police are getting back on their vehicles, and they are leaving, the riot police who are here. So they're allowing the protesters to sort of take over this area. Now, throughout the time that we were here, the protesters were allowing cars to come through. There were a couple of cars that were coming through here, so they allowed them to come through. No trucks tried to come through, and you can see that the police have sort of geared back up. They're back on the vehicles, and it looks like they're going to be leaving here. The road that runs along here at Terminal 5 is now filled with protesters. Maybe, I don't know, 150, 200 of them who are over here. They've been chanting, doing cheers and things like that throughout the time that they've been here. So we see the police are leaving, and we see that the protesters are on the road, and we'll let you know how things play out from here. Back to you.